The opinions you're about to hear are solely the opinions of your Ham Right podcast. Our intent is to inform and entertain, not to offend. So sit back, relax, and we finna get to this business, y'all. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you may be listening to us in the world. It is your Ham Right podcast with your boy C Ham, aka Cal L. And as always, with my brother by my side.
That boy D Ham, aka Hollywood Ham, aka Champagne Ham, aka Hurricane Ham. Boy, it's been a great week, boy.
Oh man, they did me well on my hard rock, dog.
That's the thing. How much money you done won off Florida State this year?
Zero.
But you done
I ain't
up,
bet none on them either, though.
Hey, but you done came up on them Hurricanes.
Indeed, I will. I ride that train.
What's good though, bro? Shit, I'm
everything
feeling
is everything, man.
How you feeling?
Everything is everything, man. Feeling good. Glad to be back in the lab with you, man. As always, bro. I'm happy that y'all Canes doing something this year, man. Bring it back to the crib.
Man, they've been counting us out.
To the crib.
That's why I keep popping bottles. You know what I'm talking about? I've been popping bottles since the first game, and every bottle I done popped, a victory done popped off.
Yeah,
so, boy, we gonna keep it going. So till they win or lose, I'm gonna keep popping. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, you have a good week this week, man.
Hey, man. You know, it's the second week of January. Normally, that's when resolutions fall off and people, backtrack or whatnot. I'm still on top of mine. You know what I'm saying? I need to add. You know, it's been going crazy. I've been hungry as hell. I eat one, maybe 2 meals a day and be full.
Did I tell you, man? I said, wait till you get into your 40s and everything.
I be hungry and I'm eating all the time and stay hungry. So I need to work out, my workout regimen need to be a whole lot better and more up to par. But hey, I'm still standing on that. Whatever disturbs my peace, I'm eliminating it.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? I'm still on that. You gonna show me my proper etiquette, no matter if it's man, woman, child, or creature. You know what I'm talking about? But it's the year of the ham, boy. We coming up. You know what I'm talking about?
Absolutely, man. Let's come up then. Let's come up. All right, man. So, hey, we gonna switch it up a little bit this episode, man. We gonna jump into the craziest things seen on the internet to start us out, man. What you got, man?
Oh man, this here so crazy. This is just the epitome of it look like it's easy, it look like it's fun. Show the footage, bro. What concrete steps? How they must have thought they was in tip-top shape. I'm telling you, people see shit on TV and on the internet and be like, oh, I could do that. No, you can't. And this is a prime example. When they laid my boy, bro, that motherfucker was on the stretcher like this, bro. The one, he didn't get fucked up that bad. Like, you know what I'm talking about? But the one in the blue shirt.
But think about it. Once they got to the top, man, what was supposed to happen from there?
You have to, what goes up?
Y'all in the back, y'all back to back. So
down.
somebody got to reach forward to try to get off.
They done seen too many Hollywood movies, man. I just saw a movie where they did that, but they got out though. They've been doing stuff like, it was an episode of Kung Fu on the Western Channel. Kwai Jane Kane was in a mine pit, but they got out to the top. It was nowhere for them to go.
No,
but
so
that
is exactly how it was going.
Oh man,
end, dog.
That was funny, boy.
Oh man, so this next one here, man,
is even funnier.
Oh my gosh, and it's dealing with stairs too,
and it's dealing with tricking and doing tricks for the Lord.
Y'all take a look. Was the Lord's will not done on that bicycle?
I mean, here's the thing. It was a mean mountain bike. I saw the tire tread and all that stuff.
He got to the bottom of the hill. It was like,
boy, did you hear? Did you hear? And his homeboy, you could tell they were Jehovah's Witness or Mormons. Oh, shoot. He didn't even cuss. And the way the boy moaned, all you heard was moaning. Hey, but it was in the Lord. It was in the Lord's will. And that's what you get for doing the Lord's work. Won't be knocking on nobody else though.
He's still alive by the grace of God.
Hey, won't he do it?
Won't he will,
But he
man.
won't be knocking on nobody else door for a little minute, boy.
My man.
What made him think that was smart, though?
I don't know, dog. I don't know.
Oh, man.
Hence, craziest thing seen on the internet, dog. Craziest thing
Touche.
seen. All right. So let's move on here, man.
But we gonna keep it biblical and spiritual and certified.
Exactly. I was trying to roll into that, man. Pastor Jamal Bryant. So let me explain to y'all Pastor Jamal Bryant and his wife, Dr. Bryant. They attended a black tie gala in Atlanta to help raise money for the United Negro College Fund and HBCUs. Now, they did raise about $4 million from what I understand.
Yes, they did. Also. And that was an awesome.
Indeed. But since then, the internet has been blowing up because of how she was dressed.
She was wearing that dress.
She was wearing that dress, man. And it fit lovely.
It looked like a evening gown / new age move something dress. And it had that whole vortex sign that went down like round the birth canal, like what? And had them tickle bitties like halfway showing. Oh man, so appropriateness, man. How do you feel about that? You think it was appropriate? It don't matter what I think, because everybody on the internet and other people of the church ate their ass up. Man, did they, man? Even calling her names, man. Saying she looked like a $2. Who called her that? Was that? We'll see it right here to show the name, man. Oh yeah. Here's the thing. And Pastor Bryant said people need to stay out of our business. You know what I'm saying? Stay the hell out of our business. Get their own business.
Insecure, jealous, petty, small-minded. People got in their feelings and set up a false barometer of holiness based off of a dress. The dress was not see-through. The dress was flesh color. I need to set the record straight. I bought the dress. And I like it. I don't care whether you like it or not. She ain't mad to y'all. She mad to me.
Which is true. But at the same time, obviously she wore the dress to get attention, and she gained attention. Yeah. Good and bad. But as a pastor and the first lady of a church, or, a man of the cloth, and y'all represent the church, you also represent your flock. And truth be told, people need to mind their own business, but part of your profession is being in people's business. Yeah, they bring their business to you. Sometimes. Yeah. But sometimes he's making sermons about other people's business that's not in this flock or doesn't pertain to him or didn't bring it to him. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. But at the end of the day, the dress was provocative, bro. It was. It was provocative, man. But here, my thing on that, man, is that she's a young lady, man. I mean, what was she supposed to come in? It was a black tie event. It was appropriate for the event. It was black. Oh, I'm not condoning it. Yeah. I'm not condoning it or like saying, oh, they were foul. Right. I'm just saying they wanted attention. They got it. And she got it. Good and bad. You got to get it. In my D Ham voice, when you do stuff like that, you got to take what come with it. That's all I'm saying. You got to take what come with it, but that's how, he was okay with his wife dressing like that. Obviously, she was okay with dressing like that. Obviously, people in their congregation was okay with her dressing like that. Hey, I'm okay with that. And she looked good in that. You know what I'm talking about? No harm, no foul. You're gonna get haters no matter what, man. It's gonna come no matter what, man. That's the way I see it, though. But at the same time, like I say, you gotta take what come with it. You gotta take what come with it. The good and the bad. You know what I'm talking about? It's a lot of bad out there. Mostly from the. Well, I want to know what's gonna happen. You done called that man wife a $2 hoe. So is it gonna be a bishop for bishop celebrity boxing match? I don't know. It's gonna be time to lay hands. Do you turn the other cheek, or do you baptize with these hands? You're like, that's crazy, ain't it? You say I got to lay hands. Got to lay hands on you in some type of. It's crazy. And I don't know why. Those are fighting words, dog. Oh yeah, those fighting words right there, man. Man, it's crazy how people so-called part of the church. How godly was that statement? Or living the word and they fruit on their tree fruitful 7 days a week, just not on Sunday, and rock like. People something else. How godly. This is what I want to know. I've always wondered this. And if y'all know the answer, please hit us up. Oh, speaking of hit us up, like and subscribe. Do us that favor and like and subscribe. That's a big favor for us.
Absolutely.
But if you know the answer to this question, please let me know. Let us know. Hit us up. Now, I know you got to say your blessing and your prayers before you eat.
Mm-hmm.
Do I got to say my blessing and prayers before I snack? Like if I eat a bag of tater chips, or if I eat a bag of M&Ms, because I've never seen it done. Maybe one time, one person, but I don't want to put them out there. But she is the lady of the word. But I'm thinking I may have saw her do it one time, and I was like, oh damn! So people do that. But never have I seen, and I know a lot of people of the cloth or in the church and live that by the word. They don't bless they M&Ms or they salt and vinegar tater chips and be like, Lord, please bless these salt and vinegar tater chips. And do you bless it after you eat each chip? Or you have to eat every M&M?
You bless the bag. You just go bless the whole bag.
We ain't seen somebody bless the bag for their snack.
And until you brought out snacks and everything like that, man, I was going to say that, man. Every time I eat something, I bless it, man. But you're right, not potato chips or M&Ms or something like that, man. But if it's somewhat
hors d'oeuvres or something like that.
Oh yeah, I bless that.
Oh, you bless hors d'oeuvres?
Hors d'oeuvres,
but you don't bless chips, cookies.
No, I don't. Now it's gonna be in my mind. So now,
but somebody could be like, "Oh, thank you God for this nourishment or this M&M or this sugar for my diabetes." Like, I'm dead ass serious.
I know you is, man. That's what's funny, man.
Like I asked you about Noah's Ark. Like, if he had 2 of every animal, so he had 2 snakes and 2 rats on there. Snakes don't eat hay. Rats don't, snakes don't eat, certain animals don't eat, they carnivores. They're not herbivores. They need meat. So hay ain't gonna cut it.
Yeah.
And what they eat is right there, and they didn't.
They -1 rat. I hope it was pregnant when they put it on there.
And then they shoot me some, whatever they shoot me, and I'd be like, that still don't answer my question. So again, if you can answer this question, I know you're supposed to bless your food before you break bread and, thank for the, be thankful for the food. Why people don't do it when they eat snacks? Or if people do it, they just don't do it in front of me or in public. But it don't make, I don't know.
Well, there it is. Somebody answer that question for us, because I'm curious about it too. Matter of fact, you can hit us up at your handwrite podcast at gmail.com. That's YAHAMRIGHT podcast at gmail.com. Or you can comment on any one of our social media platforms and let us know about blessing things other than just regular meals, man.
All right. So since we're still on the internet, so this was trending this week about the young man who thanked his lawyer for getting him 9 years probation instead of 30 days in jail. And the internet tore his behind up, bro.
Man, I don't. What was going through his head to even accept a deal like that, though?
Okay, so I'm 50-50 on both, with this, because
I'm gonna need to hear this.
All right, so 50%, 9 years probation. Boy, if you get the wrong kind of traffic ticket, they could violate you, and it's the long game. They just want you to pay that court cost, pay that money
for 9 years.
For 9 years, and have you if you mess around and eat a bagel with too much poppy seed on it, you might mess around and test positive on the drug test.
Yeah,
and you ain't took not near narcotic, not near a drug. That's a hard game to win. 9 years. It ain't 1 year, 2 year probation. It's 9 years that you got to pay and have a parole officer and walk on pins and needles instead of just doing 30 days. But who's to say in that 30-day span, that man wouldn't, in 30 days, he would lose his job. He won't have a job to come back to. He will lose his place of residence. He won't have a roof over his head once he get out and completed them 30 days.
Whole life would have hit a reset button, huh?
Thank you. And we both restarted before and started over.
Mm-hmm.
Me a couple times, boy, at this age, but he's a young fella, but regardless, he might not have family he can, fall back on when he get out. That roof over his head might be everything.
Yeah, and for that, he
might have kids. He might have a job.
Or his life might be in danger when he go in for them 30 days.
Who knows?
Yeah.
It's not for us to decide, but obviously he spent the money on his lawyer. He was happy with the outcome. So who are we to sit there and be like, oh, he dumb and this and stuff? different strokes for different spokes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Case in, like we both discussed, we would have took the 30 days.
Yeah, I went on and chalked that up.
But we in different situations than he in.
Yeah.
Possibly. You understand what I'm saying? If that man went to jail for 30 days and he come out, he ain't got no job, no roof over his head, or his baby mom and the kids out on the streets, or they don't, like, who knows? So in his mind, hey, I need to be out. I need to be free. I need to be working. Woo, woo, woo. Blase, blase. I need to make stuff happen. I can't lose what I got. I get that.
Yeah.
I totally get that.
And see, that goes along with what we was talking about, even going back to the pastor and everything like that. All these people out there commenting and everything, they don't know half of what's going on. So putting they little thoughts in something that don't even pertain to them or whatever, not minding their own business, man.
That lady wearing that dress and had nothing to do with my bills.
Nope.
My money income, my feelings. No way, shape, or form did it affect my life. This brother right here that paid that money for that lawyer.
It got 9 years. He got shafted. But
happy.
Yep.
And he happy with where his money went and how it was spent. And he was happy with the outcome. But what they eat don't make me shit.
You say, what you put in your mouth ain't gonna nourish me.
Yeah. So, hey, if you happy with it, what they say, you like it, I love it, by all means. That ain't got nothing to do with him.
Yeah.
It don't affect him. I don't care.
And that's part of the 2026 right there.
Yeah. I'm telling you, boy, I'm staying true to these resolutions in any way, shape, or form. But that ain't, hey, and I get that. Different, it don't work for me, but it worked for him.
Yeah. Yeah.
We don't see it.
Well, I just hope he get through this 9 years, man.
And I hope so too. I doubt it.
Yeah, exactly.
Because when it hit about that 7 to 8 year, but you know what?
That's Meek.
And I didn't know it. And it took me to, back when, I was back in the days and got in a little trouble. And the dude I worked at the hospital with, and he was cool as hell. Man, I didn't see that cat for like a little minute. I'm like, now I asked about him, they be like, oh, So I was like, oh, okay, they're making excuses. So I saw the boy up in lockup, right? So I'm like, damn, man, I've been asking, he's like, boy, and he told me, he's like, man, they tried to give me papers for 2 years or give me just 3 months. I told him, shh, you give me the 3 months. You know me, I'm like, man, you crazy as hell. So you rather be in here for 3 months instead of being free, instead of being on probation for like 2 or 3 years? Boy, he broke it down. He was like, man.
Makes sense, don't it?
I know I'm a smoke. And then he was like, man, they gonna send me back to the rear. I could be on my last week. If I violate, they gonna hit me with the other 3 years. I was like, oh, he was like, I do these couple months. And he was like, really, it's state time. So I'm only doing like 85%. So I'm gonna be out in like a month and a half.
Do it.
Still gonna get my job at the hospital, because that's why I knew him from the hospital. And back to business. I ain't on no papers. I'm free. They ain't got nothing over my head. I ain't got to pay.
And can drink and smoke.
Yeah, and can get loose. And then I was like, damn. Then I got caught up and had to pay them court costs and that probation stuff for a couple years. I was like, I see, boy, these thousands of dollars. When I could have just did, man. So, hey, to each his own.
Yeah.
But one thing I learned about life, if you got enough business of your own, you ain't got time to be worrying about other people's business.
It's like, worry about your own self.
Worry about your own business. And like I said, what you got running ain't got shit to do with what I got running. Unless we in a partnership or relationship, situationship or something where what you do affects me and vice versa.
My man.
But other than that, man, stay to your own, mind your own. Because this is a prime example, 2 prime examples.
Yep.
They dragging this man. He happy with what he did with his money.
Yeah. And he happy with his wife wearing that dress. So, I mean,
who are we to sit there and judge?
We are not.
And then they raised $4 million for the United Negro College Fund. When the last time somebody that sitting there throwing their rocks, and she could sit there and raise the other hand, and be like, I raised about $2, $3, $4 million for a great cause.
Half of them can't say they raised $4.
4 quarters. Mind your business. Get your own.
Mind your business.
I guarantee if you mind your own, your life will be so much better. If you start worrying about the wrong thing, your thing will be A-okay most of the time.
My man. All right, man. So hey, we got to pay some bills here for a second, man. Let's take a little pause. With income tax season on the horizon, we'd like to refer you to one of our partners at Creditable Tax Pros. Chanel Johnson is a trusted tax expert who specializes in individual and small business tax returns throughout these entire United States. For more information, you can reach her at this email right here. Again, Chanel Johnson at Credible Tax Pros.
Credibility you can count on every time. Welcome back, y'all. So, check it. The question of the week this week. You got a room full of gangsters. These gangsters, to be precise. Who walking out the room?
All
now,
right.
I'm going to give two examples. One, they got guns. The other, straight fisticuffs, straight hands.
Oh, damn.
Who walking out the one with guns?
All right, man. So we got Ghost, Scully, Kanan, Chris, Unique, Tommy, Lamar, Kane, and Omar. All right, so if they got guns, I'm going with Omar.
Oh, most definitely. I think you would pick more than one, though.
No, I'm only picking one. Only one could come out.
Okay, I'm picking Omar.
Now, I'm a little tossed up on this one right here when it comes to the hands. Because out of all these, I only seen a couple of them. And you made mention of somebody else, too, who would have been perfect in there. But he didn't make this 9 list here. So,
we will honorable mention Uncle Jerome.
Yeah, Uncle Jerome, yeah.
Because he should have been over here.
So get your squabble up.
No, tell you, homeboy, next time trigger me.
Oh, man. So when it comes to the hands, man, I'm tossed up between Lamar and Kane. Lamar and Kane. And those are the only two that I really seen throw. I mean, just a couple weeks ago, we saw Tommy throw, and Tommy got flipped by
Tommy ain't got no business being on this
he
list.
didn't need to be on the list there, man. So
that's who you rolling with, Lamar and Kane?
Lamar and Kane. If I got to pick one, I'm going with Lamar, because Lamar, he'll bite a ear. He'll
all right.
bite
now,
a neck.
I don't, I'm not a big fan of Power.
Mm-hmm.
I stopped watching the first one, like second, third season, because it was ridiculous. So I never saw the one with Kane. Now, I do watch that Force is one of my guilty pleasures. Because now that Kanan, that book of Kanan, that's one of my favorite TV shows. That's gonna be like probably top 10, top 15, one of my favorite TV shows of all time.
Oh wow.
Like I love that Kanan. But the other power shit, I can do without. That being said, I don't know nothing about Kane. Lamar was a baser. A real life baser, a baser on the show.
Who would throw them hands?
We talking about throwing hands, but let me tell you like this. Kanan got the best of Ghost. Ghost had to grab a piece of shard glass to stab Kanan. But that goes without here or there. One who had them hands the best was that boy Unique. Remember in prison? When he got locked, he was in prison and the white supremacists bumped into him and he talking about watch what you're doing. And he's like, watch your mouth, cool. And that boy...
Yeah. Where you going, G?
Yeah, you're right. I ain't think about that episode, man.
I do you one better. Chris from The Wire. Chris, he was surgical with them guns.
I was finna say Chris was a killer. He
put his hands on people a couple times. And remember when all of them was locked up in jail and Chris didn't have no pistol? And Marlo was like, who said my name? And Mark was finna say it, but then he looked down because Chris looked at him. Even in jail, I do you one better. That nigga was swole. You just couldn't tell because he always had the brown Michael Myers Dickie suit on. But in a lottery ticket, you saw how swole he was?
Oh, yeah.
He like a super thug. He was big like that in The Wire. You just didn't see it because he had on that monkey suit, man. So, I mean, Chris was second, but Unique had them hands. Unique a boxer, dog.
Man, you gotta see Kane.
Now, I saw a couple episodes, like he was raw.
Yeah.
And, I like, Kane, I always got love for the skinny dudes that got them things and putting down. But, boy, Unique. And then Kanan too, dog. Kanan was knocking people out all through that power.
So you said hands. So who coming out of his guns?
Omar. Oh,
okay.
They had Scully on there. I was like, so y'all had Scully, but no Jerome. Kanan was all right, but Kanan, I ain't never seen Kanan with nothing bigger than a 9mm or 4.5.
No.
Omar was certain. That nigga used to whistle Elmer Fudd.
You come out with that shotgun.
Double barrel, pistol grip. It didn't matter. Double barrel, pistol grip. Goddamn. Boy, pump action.
No, it didn't even matter, man.
Omar had that 4.5. Omar had that Desert Eagle. Omar like 357, 4.4. Like Omar had a mean arsenal. Who gonna outshoot Omar? I didn't, like I say, I ain't up to date on Kane. I know he was raw. Lamar was a baser, so he don't count. Tommy White, like no offense, but in real life, Tommy wouldn't even exist in the hood.
Yeah, on this list, you know.
I mean, white boy Rick. Not saying white people can't like in the hood can't eat, but like the shit Tommy get away with, never. You already know Unique up top with me. Chris. If it ain't Unique, it's Chris. Kanan up there. Scully. Half baser, half body, like, and Ghost. You got 5 clubs.
I was gonna say he's the last one coming out on all of them.
Now he had the Mean Waller game because when he went to jail and like he killed Charlie Murphy with the weights and he was breaking cats' wrists and he got a Mean Waller game. But also you got 5-6 clubs making $800 to $1 million a night. It's
what
7
you selling
days in a
drugs
week.
for?
And you still selling drugs. And then you got safe deposit with millions in it. You got a pen. Dog. Unique with them hands. Omar with them pistols and them shotguns and the fire.
All right, so that's the question of the week, y'all. 9 of these right here in a room. Who's coming out?
Honorable mention, Uncle Jerome. And Jerome probably would have got them hands.
He would have got hands and guns.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
he would have got hands and guns. You can hit us up at yourhamright@gmail.com. That's YAHAMRIGHT podcast@gmail.com. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button on all social media platforms so you can be up on all things Your Ham Right as soon as we drop them, man.
All right, so check it. So the reason why we changed things up this week was because we wanted to do all like the funny and the slapstick stuff up front because it's some serious stuff going on and we're going to discuss some serious stuff and we didn't want to make light of it where we were kikiing and laughing and joking about it because it's serious and it's definitely our slogan is real talk, real conversation by real people.
Yep.
This is real. So it's been an ongoing trend where, it's always been a thing where people have been impersonating police officers and whatnot. But lately, it's been an ongoing trend where people are impersonating ICE officers.
Right.
Case in point, a man was just arrested this week in Galveston, Texas.
Joshua Warner.
For impersonating an ICE agent. And there's video of it. Because he was caught by civilians, YouTubers, who go out their way and do community work. Show the video, bro, so we can get into it.
This begins in Galveston with the arrest of a man who allegedly posed as an ICE agent.
Name and badge number.
I don't have to give it to you.
You're not a real cop.
Video shows Joshua Warner dodging questions from concerned community members back on November the 9th of last year. It came after police say that he made a fraudulent traffic stop and began searching somebody's car with a flashlight. Others passing say that they could tell something was not quite right.
First, it was the no police car, and then it was his uniform. I mean, I've never seen police in a uniform like that. And his tool belt and all of his stuff, I mean, it looked like it had just came in from Temu or Amazon or something.
Lord have mercy. Warner left as actual police were called, but officers later tracked him down along with a fake law enforcement badge, they say, and a fake ID card.
So he's around there. When he finally did show his fake badge, he's hitting people in the forehead with it. You want to see my badge? Bam, bam. Doing traffic stops. You ain't even a police officer or ICE agent. And we talked about it before, how with the mask thing and not have to show identification and badges, that's just a recipe for disaster. Bro, have you noticed how before you used to see the Proud Boys, the 3%ers, all these violent white supremacist groups marching and they always holding rallies? You don't see it anymore.
No.
You know why?
Because you don't have to.
Because they're probably on the clock working for ICE.
Exactly.
So that's that. That's crazy in itself. But what is even crazier, after this dude was arrested, the news just got worse. Because the lady, Renee Good, Here's a picture. Was tragically killed in Minnesota. Show the video.
All right.
That's fine, dude. I'm not mad at you. Show your face. I'm not mad at you. That's okay. We don't change our plates every morning, just so you know. It'll be the same plate when you come talk to us later. That's fine. U.S. citizen, former veteran. You want to come at us? You want to come at us? I say go get yourself some lunch, big boy. Go ahead.
Out of the car. Get out of the car. Get out of the car.
So he trying to say the ICE agent said that he felt like his life was threatened. Like she weaponized her vehicle.
Certain people in the administration have said that. They called her a domestic terrorist. And this is domestic terrorism. What perplexes me is gets me upset and wondering what do they know that I don't know? Because them January 6ers
are patriots.
They call them patriots.
Patriots. They are saviors.
Even though they committed treason on the country because they wasn't happy with the presidential election and it didn't go their way. They're called patriots. But a lady who's white.
Yeah. Matter of fact, at the beginning of the video, she was like, I'm not mad at you.
Just as polite as can be.
Yeah.
Her wheel is pictured, her tires are facing the opposite direction. And if you see the reflection in the video, he switches from his holding the cell phone to grabbing his gun in his other hand. He was already had his hand on his gun and pulled before she even made a move. They got upset because they were so-called people that follow them and watch them or blow their whistles at protests and stuff. That lady was in her neighborhood, in her city, in her town, and she's an American citizen. And obviously she's not an illegal immigrant. And this is what happens. This is what we get treated to. And then what's crazy is how if we sit there, people sit there and stand up for their constitutional rights, call out the lies, fact check the lies, stand up for their fellow American who hasn't did anything wrong, they're getting slandered or they're getting their character assassinated or defamation of the type of person they was,
or the title of domestic terrorist.
Yeah, right. It's crazy to me, bro. It is like it's totally crazy to me. And these people are getting paid by our tax dollars.
Yeah.
And again, she was killed by an ICE agent who is Immigration Customs Enforcement. Dude was white.
Yeah. A citizen.
American citizen, a wife, a mother.
Yeah. And his hand was on that gun was pulled before she even made that move, man. Doc Holliday couldn't pull. We ain't trying to laugh at it, but as fast as he got that gun out and got them rounds in her.
And they called her effing B.
Yep.
After he shot her. You just killed a human being. A woman at that. A mother.
Unnecessarily. And
the first thoughts come to your mind is effing B. But then the so-called people who are so Christian-like and Bible-toting and certain people in the administration who sit here and called her a domestic terrorist. Or I'm supposed to sit here and believe based on what compulsive liars and compulsive people who sit there and go out their way to spread hate or assassinate people's character or treat the Constitution like it's toilet paper. I'm supposed to sit here and believe everything you say against what my own eyes and ears see and hear. And this is America. It's supposed to be land of the free, home of the brave. Thank God that lady GoFundMe account is at 1.5 million. So her kid, who already lost a parent, who was the father's dead,
3 kids.
Right. But this, right. And some of the kids' parents are veterans.
Yep.
And this lady told him, "I don't hate you."
Yep. Started out as I'm not mad at you. I don't hate you.
It's just crazy. And we always say, pay attention what's going on. Please pay attention what's going on. Because things ain't getting better, they're getting worse. And you know what the proverbial saying is, before it always gets better, it gets worse. We getting there. So please, as I always say, stay grinding, stay shining. This week, stay grinding, stay shining. Stay blessed. Stay aware. Please be safe. And stay safe. I ain't got nothing else to say, bro, because, like,
that's it. That's all that needs to be said. Thank y'all for tuning in. We'll see y'all next week.